Hey guys, Chad here with another video. So today's video is a top 15 date video. So this is strictly just a spring and summer, I should say. It's a top 15 spring and summer date fragrance video. So I have a combination of niche and also designers. I also have 3 samples that I got. Samples that I really think are phenomenal fragrances, and that I will more than likely get a bottle of this in my collection. Alright, so these are in no particular order, just like in every other of my top videos. So this one I think is a great fragrance. It's definitely a bit of a compliment getter. You'll stand out, and that is Perry Ellis M. It's got some cinnamon. It's a more playful, more flirtier version than the Chanel Eau d'Homme. The Chanel Eau d'Homme is the more upscale, more elegant version, if you will. So if I'm going to go on a date, I'm definitely going to wear this one instead of the Allure Homme. This one was actually one of my favorite. I haven't worn it in a long time. It was actually one of my very favorite fragrances for quite a while, so I put a bit of a dent in it. But I definitely recommend that you try this one out. And the second one would be Marc Jacobs for Men. So I think that this is a great date fragrance just because of that fig note. There's not a lot of fig-based fragrances out there, so you're definitely going to stand out. The only downfall with this fragrance, however, is the longevity. So you're only going to get 4 to 6 hours, probably more so 4 to 5 hours. So if your date is definitely going to be longer than, well, it's going to be the whole evening, bring a decant of this with you. But this is definitely a great fragrance that you will stand out. Nobody wears fig-based fragrances, and if you're a bit of a metrosexual, give this one a shot. I think this is definitely a great metro fragrance. This one is a cheapie, and that is Rocawear Evolution. It's got a rum note that gives it its boozy feel. I think it is a classy fragrance, so don't be put off by the name of Rocawear. Any age could pull this off, so your 18-year-olds to your 60, 70-year-old men. It is classy, it's also casual at the same time. That could be almost like a Swiss Army knife. So this could be semi-formal, I do think, but not like your tuxedo type of events. Definitely not. $10 at Winners, guys. I've stated this in a few of my videos. Rocawear Evolution, pretty nice. I was very surprised by that. Another boozy type of fragrance would be Lacoste Pour Homme. It's been around since 2002, I believe. It does have an alcohol note. I forget what it is. I don't know if it's rum or something else, but it also has a plum note, which gives it a bit of a different feel. It is classy. It could be casual, but it could also be semi-formal as well. I wouldn't wear this one to a wedding, so definitely no weddings, no Oscar type of dress-ups where you have to dress up, right? This is a very nice fragrance. Very surprised by this one, as I'm not a big fan of the Lacoste house. I normally associate the Lacoste fragrances, for the most part, it's very casual and more so for the younger people, but this could actually be used for all ages. Definitely have to have this one in your collection, and you might risk smelling like some of the other guys out there, but this is a compliment getter. Women love this one, and that is Chanel Bleu. It's a blast of strong citrus in the opening that will last you anywhere from 6 to 10 hours. It's pretty linear, it's clean, it's fresh, it gathers a lot of compliments, guys. Definitely a great fragrance. I wasn't really interested in this one. One of the sales reps at the Bay said that this is definitely a compliment getter and that a lot of the ladies like it. I bought it because of her. Thankfully, she was right and it wasn't a sales pitch. I did ask quite a few ladies, friends of mine, and just female friends, I should say, what they thought, and they really, really enjoyed this one. I think out of everybody that I've asked, it's like 100% that they all liked. We're gonna go with a little sample here. This is a niche sample, and that is from Hermes, and that is Un Jardin sur le Nil. I think that this is a great fragrance. Hopefully the camera can pick that up. It's got that vegetable, jardin, garden. Just a really, really nice fragrance. This is a mature gentleman's fragrance, but it also, I think, could be a metrosexual fragrance as well, just because of the garden, le jardin. We're gonna go with another one. You know what? Yeah, let's go with for the next two. They're samples as well. I got this from the Decant shop, and that is Nez à Nez Figue et Garçon. So in English, that would be fig and boy, fig and guy. Definitely got a lot of fig in it. This is a metrosexual fragrance. You hardcore alpha males will definitely not like this. This is really, really nice. I only heard of this one when I was looking at the Decant Shop website. And the next one, this is definitely a metrosexual fragrance. Could also be unisex. So some of the girls out there could pull this off, and that's Jean Paul Gaultier, La Fleur du Mal, or yeah, La Fleur du Mal. Hopefully the camera can pick that up. It's got a shitload of florals, so I don't think that most guys are really gonna like this one. This is not too bad. It's not one of my favorites, but I think for the most part, it's really a good date scent. So if you're a metrosexual and your girl is normally like a type of girly girl, I definitely think that Le Fleur du Mal by Jean Paul Gaultier would be a good fragrance. My goodness, my French accent's coming out right now. We're going to finish off with the last decant or sample, if you will, and that this is a Middle Eastern company. So this one does not get a lot of play or a lot of talk about, especially on the YouTube fragrance community. This could also be used at any time of the year, but I would not use this one on a humid, scorching hot night, and that's from the company Lattafa. That's Lattafa Ragba. This is sugar is for the most part the note. Like there's not a lot of notes on this one, and it's I think musk, sugar, and two other things are the only notes. I couldn't find this on Fragrantica. I had a hard time finding this one, but this is pretty much vanilla. Like it's vanilla, but it's not like a Jean Paul Gaultier Le Male vanilla. This is more of a sensual, sexier version of vanilla. Really, really nice fragrance. I was really surprised by this one. And you know what? This is an EDP. This will last you like 10, 12 hours. And for an EDP, you can get it on, I think, Fragrance Net or Fragrance X for like 25 bucks. That is phenomenal. So we're going to finish it off with actual bottles. This one definitely gets a lot of talk about. Women find it very sexy, so I do find it's a great date night out fragrance. And that's Dolce & Gabbana The One. This is, to me, this is sex in a bottle. Absolutely. There's just not a lot of fragrances like this on the market. You're definitely going to get noticed. You're going to get some compliments. The only downfall, however, is that the longevity is not there. So some guys only get 3, some guys get 6, and some guys are lucky, fantastic longevity of like 8, 10 hours. So I wish I was there. I'm only from 4 to 6. This is a great fragrance that could be used at any time of the year, but I think it does better in the spring and summer, and that's from the house of YSL, Yves Saint Laurent L'Homme. Metrosexual in my opinion, burly, masculine, rah, 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 type of guys are definitely not going to like this one. The spicy florals and the citrus, really, really nice blend. This one gets a lot of compliments, and as you could tell, I put a major dent in this bottle. So we're going to finish off with 2 designers and 2 niche. Okay, so let's go with a niche. So this one is definitely one of my very favorite fragrances at this very moment, and that is from the house of Acqua di Parma, and that is Mandorlo di Sicilia. Italian almond cookie, guys. This is sweet. It's not overclonally candy-like sweet, but it is a very sweet fragrance. So you really have to watch your applications. This is a compliment getter. You got to stand out from a lot of the guys out there. This is a great date fragrance. It's also a good night out. It's also a good club scent, believe it or not. Acqua di Parma, very classy company. I don't see this being black tie though. Definitely not a black tie event. I would choose something that's not as playful, if you will. We're going to go with a designer. This one is definitely a high-end designer in my opinion. Very classy. This is a gentleman's fragrance, and that is from the house of Canali Black Diamond. I have stated this in so many of my videos. This is a really nice fragrance. It's sophisticated, it's mature, it's a gentleman's fragrance. It's Italian, so Canali is Italian, so you're definitely going to get that leather-based note in there with some sweetness. Really, really nice. I think I heard about this one through Cristo or Cubby. I can't remember, but I'm glad I did. I really do enjoy that one. So we're going to finish off with a niche and a designer. But this designer is more of an upscale designer, and that is Dior Homme. Definitely, guys, we all know about the makeup bag feel, the cacao. This is a compliment getter. Perfect metrosexual fragrance. As you can see, I put a dent in the bottle. It could be used at any time of the year, but I think it does better in the spring and autumn. I wouldn't wear this on hot summer days. Cooler summer nights, absolutely. This is a masterpiece of a designer. And the last one on this list would be from the House of Montal. Not a big fan of Montal. I really did not like their, I think it was Intense Cafe. Really put off by that. But I decided to give it another chance, and that is Montal Soleil de Capri. Florals and citrus. It's sweet. Definitely a metrosexual fragrance. You manly guys out there will be put off by this one, but I really do enjoy it. Lasts a long time and will get you noticed. So guys, that is my top 15 fragrances for spring and summer. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the fall for our top 15 for fall and winter. Alright, talk to you later. Take care. Bye.